Apologize for being late here. I just added on my YouTube channels. I had to meet with
Yeah,
the
the only
VA.
problem is that
Sorry about that.
no,
Okay,
no,
we're
it's
in.
okay. Oh yeah, you added the channels and it starts streaming. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
usually you can't do it after the stream starts. They must have changed something.
Restream has been improving consistently.
Okay, well that's great. So because I was delaying the stream until you joined because I figured we wouldn't be able to pair. But yeah, you paired after the fact, so that's good.
Good to know. Yeah,
All right,
this is my
so
first
we
day
can
of
start.
school, and so everything was kind of hectic today. But I'm back
That's
on
all right.
schedule, and
All
my
right.
6 p.m. is still open on Mondays.
What are you learning?
Finishing my journalism degree, taking art course as well.
Wow. Okay. You're always doing something. You're always innovating. Well, we got Kurt Cobain in the studio. He's my regular Discordian Providence, Rhode Island correspondent. So if he wants to chime in as co-host, we'll have him on too.
Cool.
How you doing? I
Very
was
good.
actually I brought up earlier the movie Team America World Police, in reference to you always bring up how South Park is bringing up what's going on and what's going to happen, and I was wondering if you had reviewed that or went into that at all.
I may have to watch it because South Park has been consistently present in the realm of predictive programming with specificity. The Charlie Kirk thing even had Charlie Kirk getting knocked off the stool to the left.
Wow. That's crazy.
So I'm assuming that World Police probably has some significance.
Yeah, Tim Osmond's the right guy to ask about that because he'll watch it and he'll dig into it. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
and
was
it is funny as well.
well, it
Yeah.
has all the stars of the day from 2004, and that was with the war on terror, the 19-year war on terror that ended with COVIDs, I guess.
Yeah, I have to watch it now. I've seen the clip where they're all just vomiting, and I've only seen that clip a few times, but I haven't seen the whole movie.
They just flew a plane into the what do you call it, Mount Rushmore, into his mouth. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and even in the title, the World Police, that's what America is today. It's
yes,
happened.
yes, it is. Well, it's been happening since World War II for sure. Well,
Well,
Tim,
speaking of World Police,
mhm.
we arrest the president of Venezuela, and that was predicted in a Jack Ryan episode. And Jack Ryan is a Tom Clancy creation, and Tom Clancy is very prevalent in the realm of predictive programming, very well noted for being so. So we're still living in their fictional universes, even with that particular event. But that was definitely world policing.
Yeah, Tim, I was gonna go through your Twitter feed because there's a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, did you catch the thing about the Endless Night?
No, what's that?
It's a Netflix movie about a nightclub fire where the sparklers ignite the ceiling, and there's a big scandal about regulations and the missing kids and all this.
Okay, that's interesting. Is that in your feed here?
Yes, yes.
I was
And then
just
there,
yeah, go
I
ahead.
mean, the opening
Oh, here it is. The
sequence
New
looks
Year's
just,
Eve fire did have Netflix foreshadowing.
that's the one.
Okay, that's very interesting. A Brazilian miniseries on Netflix about the 2013 Kiss nightclub fire in Santa Maria, Brazil. So they had one in Brazil as well, way in the old days.
Supposedly a real one, and then you have the movie, and the movie comes out preceding this supposed real one on New Year's. And one of the reasons why I find that one questionable is the person that started the fire is wearing a Guy Fawkes mask, and they celebrate Guy Fawkes Day with, well, fireworks. I mean, we've done a thorough breakdown of that one, and it does seem to have all the hallmarks of fakery, but we've been wondering what's the agenda. And if there's a TV show about it, there's probably some intricacies there.
Okay, here you just so let's go through your feed. Everyone likes relevant, up to the minute stuff. So here's something about Robert De Niro gassing on about
I'm going to say one thing. Fuck Trump.
I don't know how a guy like that, like, why do you want to alienate half your audience in one speech? I don't get that. Unless
Well,
you're just controlled opposition.
that's okay. You got it. See, here's the thing. Both Robert De Niro and Mark Ruffalo have a
Mhm.
couple things in common. Both of them are Trump deranged, and both of them are in the news right now for opposing the ICE thing and Trump. But what's interesting is both of them played characters in movies who survived an assassination attempt, very Trump-like characters. Ruffalo was in Mickey 17. He's a Trump-like character, gets shot, the bullet grazes his cheek, and then he poses for the cameras. De Niro's in Machete, where he's at the podium giving a speech about immigrants like Trump was when he was shot at, and he gets shot at the podium. So there's an indication here that these actors who are demonizing Trump in the movies are then Trump deranged on the world stage.
Yeah. So that's just part of their acting gig. Because they don't even seem like they believe what they're saying anyway.
Right, exactly. Their whole gig is part of the psyop regarding Trump derangement syndrome, and so they actually play these roles where they're being Trump. Look at Alec Baldwin; he played Trump for years, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
exhibits the most extreme case of TDS.
No, that's true. Looks like a fool.
It's no longer down with Trump. It's fuck Trump. I'm going to say one.
That's stupid. Okay, all right. That makes more sense when you say. Let's look at the comments, see if everyone agrees with you. Well, not with you, with Jason Jones who put this up.
Now, what's interesting too is that he's in the Joker, and the Joker
Oh,
is
right.
connected to the real life character Luigi Mangione, and there's a lot of overlap between these fictional representations of these real world characters. But when I saw Ruffalo last night talking about the be good thing, I was like, okay, this guy portrayed Trump getting shot at. And then I brought up De Niro today. I said, watch, De Niro does the same thing. And here he is at the Golden Globes doing the same thing.
So it looks like everyone's fallen for it. No one is understands his role in the comments so far.
Yeah, I think when we talk about controlled opposition, people think we only refer to like political pundits or influencers, but
Yeah.
it also includes these celebrities. These are
By
controlled
the way,
opposition agents. Yeah.
that says that was from years ago. That clip, by the way, that's what the comments say. That wasn't last night.
Oh, well, good. Thanks for checking.
Yeah.
You can't trust anything, and this is just an example.
So that's a recycled thing, but that's when he was running around. Was it him or was
Well,
the other guy?
De
Al,
Niro's
what's his
been
name?
doing it for some time. Like when Trump was on trial, he was the one
Yeah,
who
that's
paraded the
right.
streets. So there's
Yeah,
been this
that's right.
consistent pattern for sure.
And is Al Pacino also got TDS? I can't remember. I get them mixed up all the time. Al Pacino and De Niro.
I think Alec Baldwin, De Niro, Ruffalo, you'll tend to see kind of mirrors these personas they create though, because when De Niro played the Trump-like character, it was years before Trump was in politics.
Oh, right.
Ruffalo in Mickey 17, the director denies it was based on Trump, but the entire role was definitely 100% Trump.
Mhm.
But yeah, and De Niro's always associated with the assassination theme because he was the taxi driver.
Taxi Driver. Yeah, I hate that. I didn't like that movie. Was horrible.
Terrible.
I don't
Well,
know why anyone liked that.
well, Travis Bickle inspired Reagan's shooter.
Right, yeah. Hey, do you know if you can, use or mention Grok in a reply in a tweet and he'll answer a question into the thread?
I do it all the time. When I get into a debate with someone unreasonable, I'll say, at Grok, please explain the
Okay.
faulty causality fallacy to this person, or analyze our debate here and explain the merits of each of us and who is actually being rational and who's jumping. Basically, Grok is like a referee when I use him.
So you can at Grok and ask a question and they'll put a reply in there?
Yeah, like, is this AI, for example?
Okay, I just did that. When does it reply though? Because I just did it right now, and nothing happened.
It takes about a minute.
So a minute later, there'll be a reply to my message.
Yes. You
Okay.
can even do this. You can say, um, change the image of a person, for example. Like you could say, take the tattoos off this person or put horns on this person, and it will generate images as well.
Right. I think the latest thing was put this person in a bikini.
Yeah. You know, I just came across that because there was a picture of the dead activist slumped over the airbag, and somebody said put her in a bikini. I'm like, what the hell is that? Then
It
I
was
realized, okay, it's a
it was a
meme.
meme.
People are so sick anyway. Fake or not, people are sick by the responses to these things.
Yeah. Okay. So I should just wait and reply will show up when I at Grok.
Yeah, you'll get a notification, or you can just go back to the post in a minute. It's usually pretty
Okay.
quick.
All right. Well, I put 2 messages. Okay. I thought so because I tried it earlier and nothing happened.
Okay,
Oh,
this is big too. Candace Owens. So I've been talking about how the Charlie Kirk event,
Operation
yeah.
LOL can't.
okay,
Yeah.
it's completely tracked with the show called The Tempest, which is like the South Korean version of Charlie Kirk getting assassinated. It came out on 9/10. Well, the latest story from Owens is that the reason why Charlie Kirk was killed is that he didn't join up TPUSA with the Mooney cult in South Korea,
Oh
and
boy.
therefore blocking $1 billion operation from emerging out of it. And so I'm like, wait, that's crazy, because I've been wondering, what's the South Korea connection to this? Why is the predictive programming for the Charlie Kirk thing based in South Korea? Well, now she kind of ties it all together.
Okay. Let's see this.
Operation LOL Candace has dreams. Why did she talk about her dreams? How dare she discuss her dreams? Only weird people have dreams and then tell others about them. Ugh, dreams are ridiculous. They shouldn't be listened to. So the question becomes, who exactly is making these terrible PR decisions? Like, who thinks, yeah, what we need to do today is we have to attack the dream. Just Operation LOL Candace
Okay,
has
she's rambling here.
dreams.
Oh my.
Okay, she's been criticized because she claims that Charlie Kirk came to her in her dream and told her that TPUSA betrayed him. And that alone is such a joke, but she's been clowned on it. She's acting sensitive. But the fact is, he's not dead. How did he go into her dreams? But she's serving a role here. She's almost like replacing in some ways, or maybe she's there to be the next Alex Jones, David Icke, kind of rolled into one.
Okay, this worked. You're right. It did work. I got a notification. So here's De Niro in a bikini. And this was from his speech at the 2018 Tony Awards on June 10th, 2018. So there you go. That'll be
Oh
the
my
show.
God, that's horrible.
Yeah, that is a fun feature from Grok. And there you go. We got today's show art. Thank you very much. Just like that, we have show art. So let's see how we work. We
You
work
could use
up.
that as a thumbnail. Robert De
Yeah.
Niro in a bikini.
That's the thumbnail. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that was good. That was excellent. All right, let's go back to where we were. We'll go back to IPS dot where no wait, you're called IPS Think Tank on X.
Did you see my new products?
Here we go. Newly listed IPS PsyOp Entertainment Complex and Auto Hoax It. Good. Where do you what store do you get those at?
Those are on eBay. I merged eBay with the print on demand Printful,
Okay.
and I'm getting an IPS hat to wear when I'm promoting my book. So any video content will always have IPS out in front.
Well, that's awesome. Okay, that's great. Okay, what do you think of that, Derek? You still there? Tim
I
Osborne.
like it. I like the hat. That's great.
Okay, we'll get yours today. One size fits all, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, so we got that out of the way. What's next? Let's see if I got the screen up properly. If we did Candace, we did that. We did Endless Night. Chinese man posting on TikTok from China is goading America to start a revolution. Okay.
Yeah. Now, Civil War is a movie by the guy who wrote 28 Days Later. And I've
Okay.
been wondering, Civil War is the only movie where the Trump character doesn't survive the assassination attempt. And I'm like, is that card in play right now?
Okay. Civil War. Well, they're trying to start it as usual in Minnesota. But
Yeah,
I
half a
heard they're
mile from George
sending
Floyd.
more ICE agents there as well. They're gonna load them right up.
okay. Well, hey.
So they're trying to bait it.
I
Yeah,
look at this. Yeah.
what is it about the Twin Cities? I mean, you're right. There is something about that, and this has been compared to George Floyd. She's been compared to Ashley Babbitt, and one of the things I've noticed is
They're calling her
connect them.
Georgina Floyd. She's
Oh, nice.
God.
yeah, that they have that name for her. It's unreal.
Yeah, and there was somewhere I read she had 33 stitches and at the 3333 address, and it just never ends. Crazy.
In her car, apparently that maroon car was for sale on Craigslist a few days later. I don't think that could not have been real, but it said with
No.
bullet holes, $500.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh yeah, it was funny.
Well, she got 1.5 million GoFundMe, so I don't think she needs to sell that Honda. I think that was AI because I saw another video of the Honda taken away by FBI.
Yeah,
Right.
and I heard the ICE agents got over 300,000 in his GoFundMe now because he might have some legal battles, and he was in the hospital too. I heard recovering, so he must have got hit pretty good.
So here's a video from Erica Kirk's dad, Kent Fransvy. I think that's sort of a Swiss last name or something. And he has a YouTube channel for Prepper Emporia.
Yeah, what's up with Erica Kirk in that video in 2013 for
2010.
EMPs?
Black Star.
2010. Okay, and isn't her mother also in that? She came up with some technology for that.
For
Yeah,
DHS.
there's the EMP thing. Look, notice it's called Emporium. Prepper's EMP.
Oh,
So
right.
the EMP documentary she's in,
Yeah.
Black Start, then this, and then they use these EMP weapons in Venezuela. But there's a lot of EMP code that I've seen all over the place. Electromagnetic pulse.
And they're saying I watched that little clip before we came on here. Is it in your feed or is it somewhere else? Where he was saying that she was talking to a CIA guy or somebody who was going on about, yeah, they just release a nuclear bomb in space, which is fake, and that creates an EMP that disables all electronics, and it will take years for everything to repair. So here we go again with this, everything's invisible. We do it in space, which is fake, and it's an invisible wave that you can't see, and everything electronic will break.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that we've seen in, like, I was looking at the new Ghostbusters, Frozen EMP, Frozen Empire, or the new Empire with Godzilla. And Godzilla is a metaphor for the nuke. So the concept here is that the blackout precedes the new empire. The blackout, it's like the Phoenix, you burn it all down, then build it back up in a new structure. But the EMP thing has been so consistent. And now we have also Fallout, which is another reoccurring theme. So these things are kind of tied together. The blackout and then the fallout, which necessitates lockdowns. That seems to be the way this is rolling out.
So there's a whole video here. 4 minutes. Let's just watch a tiny bit. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Oh, that's the Joker. A little bit of Joker right there. Lots of monkeys.
Do you recognize the song?
This is Alan Parsons, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's Sirius.
Okay, yeah, I love Alan Parsons. That's Psychobab. Not no, Mama Gamma is my exit music that I played for a long time.
Yeah, that's the guy that sings "Eye in the Sky."
Yeah, I do like Alan Parsons. He's still alive.
Okay, yeah. Well, I have that track. I think it's like the intro to that album. But
Mhm.
so this is like a prepper video that shows
Mhm.
like Erica Kirk is a Viking princess and all these apes from Planet of the Apes.
This
So
is
what?
Erica Kirk?
Well, I mean, the person's interpretation of the video says it looks like it's based on her,
Oh, I
but
see.
regardless, the theme of this prepper video is uh, ape-human hybrids versus these Viking types.
Yeah, it's good artwork. As an artist, you must appreciate it. It looks pretty good.
Oh, I do. But the subtext here is that this is foreshadowing a post-apocalypse scenario,
Yeah.
basically.
Is that a Hunger Games idea too? Is that a post-apocalyptic time? A Hunger Games?
It is
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'm not. I find those depressing. I don't really like watching them, but I know everyone loves them.
They're generic. They all
Yeah.
have the same format. Like every time you turn on a sci-fi from Netflix, it always starts off with, in the near future, after global warming destroys everything and we kill most of the population, this begins. It's the standard intro for every single sci-fi. There's never a positive future. If it is positive, it's always like ironic and weirdly totalitarian.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 4-minute video. So this is from the Prepper channel, huh? Hmm.
Prep Emporium, yes.
And
So the
that's
EMP thing is so deep into the story. And by the way, the nuke scenario, Putin just launched a nuke and hit Ukraine, but it was like unarmed. It didn't have anything in it. But they're already kind of flexing that particular hyped up piece of propaganda, this weapon of mass destruction that they never used.
Hi, I'm Erica Franzwey, and today I have the honor of interviewing Tim Ralston, the survival expert on everything.
My name is Erica Franzwey, and we're going to be scouting around talking to all of the participants that are here for the conference.
Hey guys, I'm Erica, your host today for The Buzz. I'm here with our gorgeous June girl crush, Jessica Alba.
Hi, and thank you for watching the Webathon Live here on Wake Up Media Network. We are here at NextCon with Shema Hyder, the CEO of the Marketing Zen Group.
Today I want to talk to you about
NextCon.
an EMP
That's great.
threat. What is an EMP threat, and how can we make sure that we're protected and prepped and everything else in between? So with all of this talk,
So this is her dad stuff that she's sort of shilling for, or in the past.
Yeah, and it's all EMP stuff.
Wow.
And okay, so do you know the name of Candace Owens' famous book, her nemesis?
No.
Blackout.
Oh, right. Okay. And she's black. What a
And she was
coincidence.
connected to White Lives Matter with Ye. And there's a lot of connection between these themes.
Yeah.
They overlap. So I'm just pointing it out that
Hmm.
there seems to be some kind of messaging here, especially the EMP thing. And one more thing. The first part of the Wizard of Oz, the new Wizard of Oz, the first part is called Wicked. And it ends with a witch EMPs the Emerald City, which is like represents Seattle. Well, part 2 is called For Good. And now we have this new martyr, and she's named Good. So everyone's talking about be good, do this for good. And so if you read any of the reviews, the Wizard of Oz is very much Antifa code. Like it's kind of this Trump's the Wizard of Oz. He's a fascist. And the Wicked Witch then has to go after him. And that's why she basically nukes Seattle. So there's something in the movies right now with this for good, which definitely connects to this Minneapolis psyop.
I'll tell you one thing. AI has released the creativity of people that are not artists but have ideas. What do you think of that? It's just,
I love it.
yeah,
Honestly, it's improved the quality, hasn't it?
yeah. Well, like I'm not artistic and I wouldn't draw. I know you are and you can draw, but if I could tell a bot to do it and get my art out there in 30 seconds, that's fantastic. So it's just really good what's going on now, this citizen journalism stuff.
Well, but now you have to question everything even more. Like you have to be an auto hoaxer now to keep your head above water. Like there's viral videos of protesters saying, "Yeah, I get paid $20 an hour," and
Yeah.
you can see the little watermarks for Sora. Like, like a lot of these things are. And there's also these videos of people getting ICE agents kicked out of restaurants, and these videos get millions of hits, and they're all fake.
All right. Yeah. Well, hey, that makes Fakeologist even more difficult a website to administer now. They could just put everything now the everything is fake is actually pretty true when it comes to a lot of the AI stuff because it's all faking away.
Well, it's exposing the blind spot that the masses have, where we can no longer tell real from fake. We live in a hyper reality. So the only people who have a grasp on objective reality are fakeologists, are media skeptics, auto hoaxers, and no one else has a clue. And I don't think people realize how big of a divergence that is from reality. But in short, AI is, I mean, we're living through the movie Mountainhead. If you haven't seen Mountainhead, it's
No.
based on Musk, generative AI, and society going crazy, which is a repeated theme. The new Naked Gun, the villain's name is Kane, based on Elon Musk, and he has a mind virus thing he's releasing through the phones that will cause everyone to go violent.
When did that come out?
Came out last summer. I just watched it. It's pretty funny if you like the whole Naked Gun series. But the bad guy's Kane. Bad guy's name is Kane. He's basically Elon Musk. He has electric vehicles, kills his enemies by hijacking the computers. But he's got this weapon called the plot device, which will cause everyone to go violent, and it's going to come through their phones. And I think that represents X.
Okay, what's the name of the movie? Sorry, I'm gonna write it down.
It's called Naked Gun.
Okay, Naked Gun, yeah.
The new Naked Gun,
Oh,
2025.
new Naked Gun. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I got it. So this is the Naked Gun was Leslie Nielsen a long time ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is his son, and it's played by Liam Nielsen, and it's his son carrying off in his father. It's actually funny. I mean, there's a few jokes.
Wait, Liam Nielsen's this is no, that's not his son.
No. In the movie, he plays the son of the original.
Oh, I see. But his name is Liam Neeson, but it's sort of like Nelson. Okay, I get you. Let's watch a clip on that.
Thanks. Once you kill a man for revenge, there's no going back. A voice in your head saying over and over, "That was awesome."
Who are you?
Drebin. Detective Frank Drebin. Thanks.
Police Squad has always been the elite of the elite.
Hi, Daddy. It's me, Frank Jr.
Oh, okay.
Love you.
Hey, Dad. Boy, do I miss you.
OJ.
And you, Frank, are the best of the best.
Need a bathroom. I need this one immediately.
There's a line, man.
Police business. Oh, I'm gonna ruin another suit.
Over here, Lieutenant. I think someone murdered my brother.
Please, take a chair.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I'll have to watch that one. Looks kind of funny, actually.
Yeah.
Naked Gun. All right, I'll put that on the list. I'll put that in the show notes. This is going to be a really important show with all these movie recommendations tonight, guys.
But keep in mind, the villain is basically Elon Musk, and notice how his super weapon is using the phones to make everyone go violent. And that's what happens in Mountainhead, based on a Musk character with the phones and generative AI turn everyone violent. And now you have X, which is a conduit for the ideas that are creating mayhem today. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's scapegoated. So he's releasing what I call disease X, but it's a theme here. It's a theme. And I'm just pointing out that even the comedy Naked Gun has the same kind of characterization of Musk. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another Erica Kirk with the C. This is the thing where they're talking about the EMP
boards. He has served on the Congression EMP Commission, the Congression Strategic Posture Commission, the House Armed Services.
So has anyone ever seen an EMP in action? Does it work? Does it exist? And I assume only the United States military has it.
I was NBC, which is nuke biochemical, and one of our drills, one of our scenarios was, if there's an EMP, how do you protect the equipment, and then how do you plot the course of the fallout based on the weather and the winds? And so it was like this constant theme in our drills, like this is the big thing to watch out for. And to me, it's just like another one of these constructs that they use so that they can justify doing something. I mean, to be honest, it'd be really hard to fake a nuke. in full view of the public because you'd have to have devastation. But faking an EMP would actually be easy because, like you said earlier, out of sight, out of mind. They do it from space. They just shut off the lights. It wouldn't be hard. And then you have crisis actors with false eyewitness accounts. There you go.
And they brought it in with this Venezuela thing. They were saying how some of the soldiers in Venezuela were throwing up blood and noses were bleeding and they couldn't move. And there was some type of new technology that they had used. So
exactly. EMP weapons. And then Erica Kirk, suddenly all these stories about her with this EMP thing, because nothing about her is organic. Even the way she's being picked apart by the public, it's being spoon-fed to them. It's part of a soap opera. And so there's a reason why we're having this saturation with these particular ideas and themes, in my view.
yeah, and the more things that come out that she's involved with this stuff, I mean, it just further cements the idea that she's a plant, and that part's not fake. That she's the operator for sure.
Well, she's the actress. She's the lead actress in this script for sure. And she's been going
Because
on.
I don't where is what turning point? What where is that organization going? It seems like it's dead in the water.
No,
it was
it's
there
blowing
to
up.
get Trump. What's
I mean,
that?
it's blowing up, but it's
Really?
credited with running his whole street game as far as getting the youth vote. But they're opening up a ton of chapters like crazy right now. And if you follow the movie The Tempest, it's all about the widow taking over. And what are we seeing here? And then also, there's a lot of foreshadowing for Erica Kirk to be VP. There's a 2025 movie where there's a VP Kirk, Elizabeth Kirk, and she even weirdly gets shot in the neck, but it's the same actress from Snake Eyes next to Charlie Kirkland. So Erica Kirk is a construct and a mind virus at this point. But everything she's doing is definitely pre-scripted, and Turning Point USA is 100% government controlled. It's not even organic. I mean, they're probably lying about its numbers.
She's setting up in high schools and everything. I mean, this is just straight up programming.
Yes. Did you catch the thing about the connection between TPUSA, one of their chairpersons, this General Vallely, and how he's the one who told Temple of Set High Priest Michael Aquino to write PSYOP to Mind Wars?
No, where's that?
It's on my blog at Substack at timosman.substack. So this is a fact. One of the chairpersons at TPUSA was working with the head of the Temple of Set to get him to make that PDF that circulated, that paper that went to the Pentagon in 1980. It's called From PSYOP to Mind War. And this guy, Michael Aquino, he's been connected with the whole satanic panic stuff, but more significantly, he was the guy who left the Church of Satan because they were atheistic and he wanted to be a theistic Satanist. So they took the Egyptian version of Satan. Well, anyway, yeah, 1 degree separated from TPUSA from the beginning. And that book From PSYOP to Mind War is about the type of stuff that we're always talking about. Fake assassinations, things to set off the public so that they can control the outcomes and replace real death with simulated deaths. Real destruction with simulated destruction.
Right. Yeah, that Michael Aquino's a strange looking guy with, I don't know if someone fooled around with his eyebrows there, but.
Is that the guy with the pizza tattoo on his neck? Or is that a different guy in TPUSA?
Oh, that's one of Erica's exes. Yeah.
And he's a part of TPUSA as well? And that's her ex, right?
Yeah. And there's actually a photo of him and Charlie Kirk playing basketball together. So it's all very incestuous and staged. I don't even think they had any children.
No, those are Hollywood children. They're Obama children. Same idea.
Well, my best estimate is that the assassination script, the event, was planned as early back as mid-90s. So there's no reason to think any aspect of the relationship is anything other than an act. And even right now, it's still an act.
Those aren't children. Those are children.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're from Central Casting. I think we can agree with that.
Yep.
So were
But
Obama's.
the significant thing here is this: the whole point of psyop to mind war is about replacing physical war with culture war.
Yeah.
And how much more of a culture war event can you have than you have the face of Americana turning America back, traditionalism getting shot in the throat? So the visuals of it and then the resultant dialogue, that's exactly the type of stuff written about in psyop to mind war. And so it's highly significant that that kind of thinking is obviously part of the leadership of TPUSA, which explains quite a lot.
Yeah, so TPUSA is just another wedge to keep the divide going. Hollywood is on one side, and these so-called Christian evangelists, whatever you want to call them, are on the other.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to it since it came out because I was already looking at how it seemed to be the platform for the Turner Diaries. And the Turner Diaries is like the Bible of the right, according to the media, but it's what inspired McVeigh. And the significance is that, well, the revolution kicks off after the leader gets martyred, and then they call that the turning point. And what did they say after Charlie got shot? It was the turning point.
But how do people get sucked into this garbage? I've never heard of TPUSA until I heard of Charlie Kirk, which I've never heard of until he died. But how it's just so cringy, like on its face. Who are the people getting sucked into this garbage? It's insane that
everybody is the average person.
Yeah, look, they have like Charlie Kirk came through Albuquerque in August, and I wanted to go to Heckle, but they do send out these controlled opposition Republicans, the universities, to trigger the libs, to own the libs and get some clicks. And so it's kind of looks organic, but honestly, no, these are plants. And so TPUSA, to me, it's 100% controlled by the PSYOP entertainment complex. Erica Kirk is an actress playing a role, and the whole thing was to set her up probably to be VP for Vance. And they've been saying that since the 22nd of September.
Well, yeah, they got a plan. So the Renee Good thing is in full force.
Oh yeah, I have to admit, I'm a Cywar profiteer. You see that pin that says "Be Good"?
Oh, you made that?
Yeah, I saw the trend. I went to my Redbubble. I made that, and I've already sold 11 of them.
Isn't that something? Now you're selling them to, I guess, your followers, because who else? Or do you think?
No. These are randos. These are randos. So I'm putting this in pro Renee groups, and then they go to my Redbubble. They buy it. I get notifications, and so random people are buying these things. Some of them in bulk, and I only get a 20% because it's all done by a third-party printer.
Oh, that's still good. Good for you. You are a profiteer. Good for you. Be good. I love it. Yeah, well, that's a pretty deliberate name they created. Be good. I mean, how could you be mad at someone who's good? It's all
again,
good vibes.
You talk about NLP.
100%, and I think this does connect to the second part of Wicked, for good, because they're doing this for good, and it's called for. So I'm thinking there's got to be some code in there, and I also think it's significant. Well, there's a lot of things, but we'll get into this. I have to watch that part before I can really fully explain it, but I can see where it's going.
These are all noble lies.
Yeah, for the greater good.
Yeah, it's all for the greater good. They're noble lies. A noble lie is a lie that is for the common good. So they justify it.
And what did the mayor of New York, the guy who was inaugurated in the subway, which is highly significant in the class warfare narrative, but he just said, we need to get rid of rugged individualism and replace it with collectivism. And that's for the greater good.
That's communitarianism, and I'll say the word for Biochair Brian and Jenna, because it is communitarianism for sure. Not communism, not capitalism, the merging, communitarianism.
That's the whole ethos. And I just finished watching Pluribus, and it's about a hive mind taking over all mankind, except for the main character. And she's the individual holding up the collective good.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Let's see what Mark, I can't stand this guy, but we'll listen to this.
This is for her. This is for the people in the United States who are terrorized and scared today. I know I'm one of them. I love this country, and what I'm seeing here happening is not America. It's not.
Mark, why do you feel that this platform is still useful to spread a message like this?
Listen, I want to pretend like this is, I want to be here to celebrate, and I am here to celebrate, and I'm proud to have a Golden Globe nomination. But also, this is not normal anymore. And so I don't know how I could be quiet. And I'm feeling a little sick, so it's hard to BS right now. So.
Oh, you're full of it. Okay. All right, Mark Ruffalo, everybody. So legacy cemented. So this is them paving over the scene.
Yeah, legacy cemented is a mural, and then somebody ironically posted how they put cement over the place where he was shot.
Oh, I get it. Okay, let me look at that again. Right.
Cover up. It's kind of funny.
Oh, that is funny. Yeah. He's a very strange character.
And then he has a book come out right after he dies. I mean, it's
well,
crazy.
when's the movie?
Yeah, right.
Gotta be a movie for sure in the works. It's already got to be. It's already done. It's already in the can, I'm sure.
The Tempest on Hulu is that movie because it's about his death, and then it's about the widow taking over. How the public thinks the widow was behind it. How she's faking her crying. If you haven't seen The Tempest, it's slow, but it's 100% about Erica Kirk. And they did call Erica Kirk
that's a movie.
Storm. Yeah, it's on Hulu, and it came out on September 10th, and they did call Erica Kirk the Storm, and so The Tempest is 100% about Erica. It's about their life.
Okay. Oh, right. We went over that, didn't we, before? This one here with the Asian one, the Asian. Yeah. Oh, right. We watched a bit of that, didn't we?
Yeah.
We watched the clip. Right, and that's in North Korea or South
Korea.
But they brought it to Hulu to America.
And it came out on September 10th. And the first episode has the Charlie Kirk, leader of the Young Republicans, a Charlie Kirk-like character getting shot in the neck. And then it's all about the widow taking over. And in order to win the hearts of his supporters, she has to cry on TV. And she gets coaching on how to do her triple axel moment.
Oh, brother. Well, it's amazing how you keep track all this stuff.
Well, I'm actually about to publish an ebook called Charlie Kirk Was Squibbed. And it's a subtitle, but I have a 35-page ebook breaking down why I think the event is fake. And I do go into detail about the predictive programming and the concurrent programming.
All right. What's Lindsay saying? I can't stand this guy either. These senators
Why is
for
it
life.
just a matter of time? And you know what I'm talking about, don't you? This tyrannical regime needs to end. We need to end this for the good people of Iran and for our own selves and the people of Israel. We need to take this guy down. He needs to leave standing up or laying down. I don't care. He needs to go. And if we can pull this off, it'd be the biggest change in the Mideast in 1,000 years.
How about 33 years? Okay. All right. Israel. All right. Okay. Here's your thing. Is this a video you did? Snake Eyes, Kurt?
Yeah. That's one of my, I retweeted that one. Absolutely.
Okay. So that's your video. So you talked about that the other day. And here we go. What else we got here? What's this video about?
Some influencers getting mobbed and then driving off. So we're seeing a lot of 2020 style POV stuff where influencers go into the mob and then start something and then drive off. It's just content.
Okay.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
They're going in there looking for trouble is what you're saying.
Yeah. And, it's useful to remember that media has become like a new religion and it has its fundamentalists. Mm-hmm. And we're looking at religious fundamentalism with these extreme ideologies. But, yeah, I'm not sure how many of these people are paid agitators or if there's just a lot of people willing to pop off and lose their heads because whatever they see on TV. But I think it's that.
What's your take on Nick Shirley, who I've watched quite a bit of?
Yeah, now that I see him, now that I looked into him a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a plant. I saw him on the Charlie Kirk podcast on September 10th.
Yes.
And they were talking about gun violence. That
Right.
was the whole theme. So it seems like he's a plant, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's looking like it. That's too bad. And then Miles Mathis dug into him a bit. There's all kinds of missing stuff in his background. Scrubbed, in other words.
Yeah, I hate to do guilt by association, but it has some validity when you're examining this closed ecosystem of influencers and agents. And even moving in those circles is just very suspect in my view.
Here's your thing about Frozen, Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Frozen Empire. So EMP, I think it refers possibly to the nuclear winter. And then Godzilla is a metaphor for the nuke. And then at the scene of that event in Minneapolis, we noticed that there was a T-Rex and a shark on the street. I mean, some overlapping symbolism here. But anyway, the EMP thing is the main thing. And the Frozen refers to, like, winter is coming in Game of Thrones. And it ends with what looks like nuclear fallout. So there's been a recurring theme of fallout, EMPs that I'm just noticing.
Is this AI art, do you think? That made these posters for these movies?
I don't think so.
No?
I think I'd have to look. I doubt they're that lazy, because that's some pretty good art.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Wow, a lot of stuff here. Wow, this is all yesterday. You were posting quite a bit. Oh, you made this one?
Yeah, I wanted to profit off of I'm profiteering off the psyops. I did a sketch, a time-lapse sketch of this new martyr in pencil, just to see if I could get it to blow up on eBay. It's sold.
So if I click on eBay here on your link, so it's only $1.77. That's cheap.
Yeah, that one didn't sell for very high. I probably should have left it on longer.
Oh, so this is they still use it as an auction site?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I auction my artwork there, and then I also have some print on demand stuff. But my auctions have been doing pretty good lately. Just not that one for some reason.
It's too soon. As they say, too soon. All right. And we'll just look at a few more and then we'll wrap it up. What's this about? Is this real? Russia and North Korean dictator.
If real, it's right out of that show, The Tempest, I keep referencing.
I don't know. This Putin guy, I think it's Putin 3.0 at this point. He doesn't look very much like he used to, although. Okay.
This person is just demonically possessed.
Human rights! Fuck Ashley Babbitt! She deserves to die! Tell Mickey! I hope Ashley
These
Babbitt...
gotta be actresses. Does anyone really get worked up like this for real? This has gotta be street theater.
You know, I kind of think it might be, because I went to a few protests locally, and I've never seen that kind of extreme behavior. It's only there when they're creating it. I think you might be right. I'll have to check for myself, but locally they always seem very passive and much older.
Yeah. Yeah, this is performance art myself. This is what I think.
It's getting eaten by fucking worms! I hope she's getting eaten by worms! I hope her eyeballs are rotting out of her fucking body! Dragged right to fucking hell! Don't touch.
Everyone with their camera. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Well, I've been asking myself, is this world stage theater tragedy, horror, or comedy? And it just seems to kind of cycle through these things.
Yeah, the way I look at it, these local police chiefs or It just seems like a federal versus state thing as well. States' rights versus federal rights. It just seems like a conflict is being created there as well. When I see these
And
crazy...
where are the state police in all of this? I haven't heard anything about the state police in any of these states being involved. You think they would have some kind of hand in this?
Well, you got the feds, the federal departments with their police forces like ICE. And you got the city police, but yeah, you're right. There's no state police. Are they a big role? Do they play a big role in different states? The state police?
Well, they do in my state for sure.
Okay. We got a shark. What's that about?
Okay. Well, it's in the vicinity of where the big event happened. So between the shark and the T-Rex, it almost seems like a reference to Steven Spielberg, who's got Day of Disclosure coming out, and on the trailer, Minneapolis is prominently displayed next to the head of the news.
I like the car. I like the car with broken down car in the front yard. That's really tasteful. Okay. So it's a little bit of artwork from, it looks like it's been there for a while.
The whole neighborhood just looks like, to me, it looks like a street full of crisis actors. Like the whole thing is just, it's 0.6 miles from where George Floyd was killed.
Yeah. It seems to be just that kind of neighborhood where they stage stuff.
That's like sort of like Littleton. No, not Littleton, like Newtown, Connecticut.
Yeah. Okay, well, this has been good.
The ICE officer had been doxxed, or and he has a foreign wife.
Yeah, it's all messaging. Like when he shot the woman, he said effing B, which is like misogynistic. That's how it's interpreted, and that's how it's being looked at. And then having that's kind of a trope where the right wingers, and this started with Henry Maycow, Long Way to Go for a Wife. The idea was that Western women are corrupt. You got to go and find an Asian wife. Like it's kind of this trope. I don't know if it's just a stereotype, but they made sure he fit that stereotype. They did the same thing with Derek Chauvin.
Yeah, he was way too aggressive. I mean, they're not trained to act that way. You're not going to hold a phone and a gun, and I mean, it was all just way too unreal for me.
That's smart.
I think it was contrived.
You did a time lapse of your sketch. That was smart.
Oh, I'm doing that from now on. I'm going to time lapse my sketches, throw them on Twitter, and try to drive traffic. So if you have any suggestions, if you want
that's great.
Portrait of Adam Lanza or David Hogg or any of these Gene, what is it?
Well, you got to keep them current.
Gene Rosen.
Yeah, you got to keep them current. So you wait a couple, wait a psyop or two. You'll find there'll be a new one. There'll be a new hero soon.
Tominoid says Derek was literally Chauvin pig. I think the meaning there was Derek Western chauvinism, because it was Western chauvinism versus the people. Like that's how it's portrayed, this dialectic. And the Proud Boys called themselves Western chauvinists. So Derek Chauvin's name was, I think, very much part of the code. And the name Derek, if you look at the etymology, it derives from a very famous hangman who hanged 3,000 people. And there's a part of a crane called a derrick after this hangman. So he's the hangman, the executioner for for Western chauvinism, and that's why he was asphyxiating Floyd. If you look at the symbolism of the story, that's kind of encoded into the name.
Look at this craziness! My God.
What the hell?
That's loony, huh? Wow. Well,
not as high budget as the memorial that Charlie Kirk got, but it's the same thing, creating a martyr.
And then they set up the tent so you could take pictures under it too, right?
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, they should have put the.
Not Chalk says do Maduro next. Is it too late to do Maduro?
No, I haven't done a sketch yet. I might do Maduro.
No, they sold that Nike sweatsuit sold out because of him.
Wow, product placement.
Yeah, yep,
What the hell?
unbelievable.
That tells you that predictive programming matters. That concurrent programming matters. That monkey see, monkey do.
Yep, people jumped right on it instantly. They're more concerned about what he's wearing, about all of that, than what's going on. It's great.
Well, we've gone through a lot of relevant stuff tonight. This has been good. We were over a little over time, but we wanted to give Tim Ozman the full hour. He's here. We wanted to give him an hour, and Derek came in early. I really appreciate Derek showing up and asking some good questions.
Thank you for having me. Nice talking with you guys.
Yeah,
likewise.
I think that was a good show. We covered a lot of stuff, and I think we'll go out with that song I started with just for fun, called "Runaway," which I guess is kind of fun in this context that allegedly, what's her name, Renee Good, was running away and got shot. So I think this song, for some reason, I heard about it somewhere at some point. So. Yeah, Tim Ozman, thanks a lot. We'll try and keep up with your very busy Twitter or X account. You've got a lot of stuff there.
Yep, trying to keep it reliable and concise. I'm not putting any spammy stuff, but I'm focusing on what's relevant. Thanks for having me on. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you. And sorry, it looks like I had the chat not on the screen. So sorry about that. Oops. Somebody should have said something. If I screw up on the stream, I drop the chat or don't have the chat, just let me know. So sorry about that. There was a lot of good chat tonight. So I guess you can play it on the replay because we'll leave this up on YouTube. So if you want to look at the chat, but I didn't have it on the screen. So yeah, thanks, Tim, and have a good week. And
have a good night, guys.
Yeah, really quick. Let me say thanks to Big Hair Tsunami. He passed out 10 blue wrenches. So I've got 10 new members tonight.
Yeah, what does that mean anyway? I don't understand the blue wrenches. Can you explain that to me?
Yes. Well, primarily it's the membership for the IPS, but the blue wrench refers to the symbol of the IPS because everybody was modded so that we could have a closed think tank.
Yeah.
In the early days, but the membership means that they get access to videos that are only available to members, and I'm pretty much paywalling everything.
Oh, this is new. Yeah, go ahead. What are you doing there?
Yeah, so now members of the blog, members of Patreon, or members of YouTube do get to watch or listen to replays, but everything's paywalled for a few reasons. However, at ips.monster, I do replays of the audio, so you don't have to miss anything if you don't catch it live. But like Spotify, another one, it's like $2 a month. So it's not a huge paywall, but I have taken that step for 2026. Everything prior to that is still open.
Is this so you can survive because of your economic circumstance, basically?
Yeah, just until I get settled. I started school this semester. Today's the first day, and so basically, I'm going to try to,
How do you
keep everything running?
So you click on one of your videos, so then you have to join. Okay, so you click join, and you can do that only when you have 1,000 people on YouTube. Is that how it works?
I don't know if they might have dropped that requirement. But another thing is other people can buy memberships like Big Hair Tsunami, where people who are chatting, if you chat, you could randomly be gifted a membership. And it lasts a month.
Wow. For $79.99, you get a private Zoom chat. Interesting.
I didn't know about that. Is that on there?
That's on your join channel.
Wow. I got a
Penguinati for $14.99 a month, an Insider for $29.99 a month, or a monthly private Zoom chat, $79.99 a month. Wow.
I remember filling that out. Okay. I never promoted it. I was just filling in the blanks to see what the options were. But no, basically it's the basic membership, access to everything. The rest of it, I was just going through the available functions. But
I get it. Well, hey, if someone wants to pay $80 a month, what would you actually talk about on that Zoom call?
Probably a form of cult deprogramming therapy, like Rick Ross, the cult deprogrammer, does for ex-Scientologists. I could help somebody out of the world stage. I can take you out of the Truman Show.
Nice. Okay. So is the live that's streaming on your YouTube channel, can everyone see that, or is that members?
Yeah, that's the main thing. The live streams will always be public, and that's where I get most of the numbers anyway.
Okay. So later they have to pay. It's members only. I gotcha. So everything goes behind the wall. That's pretty good. I wonder if that helps with censorship. I'm guessing that it's not promoted by YouTube if it's a members only video.
Interesting. Well, one thing that does happen anyway is that when I upload my content to Substack, it does create shorts and they automatically get uploaded. I don't even check them. They just populate my feed. So it's not like it's a closed system, and I think it'll still work, and I don't think it's going to be a huge barrier. But
so here it is. The shorts are from Substack.
Yeah, auto-generated. Most of them are.
Okay, yeah, it asked me today because I'm trying to do the Substack too, but I have to start it manually.
Well,
unfortunately.
If you do the live stream and it creates your shorts, it also provides closed captioning. If you notice, even highlights certain words. Like it's very nice. It's a nice feature.
Yeah, I have to figure that one out.
It automatically does it.
Yeah, I have to hook that up and start that up. It's a lot of work. But we'll do it. Alrighty, Tim Ozman, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks again. See you.
And see you, everybody. And make sure you go to fakeologist.com/donate. At this time, we do not have a paywall. So if you want to help contribute, make sure you go to fakeologist.com/donate. And we even take Bitcoin, which I still think is the money of the future. All right. So run away for tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow with Leonard Tell. Hello.
Run, run away.